Hi guys. So when we have an entity attachment and it becomes really strong and overwhelming, it can be an entity that has been with you for lifetimes and you haven't recognized it. But it is maybe the voice that keeps you from being successful or in loving relationships. Maybe it's the reason why you keep attracting toxic partners. Maybe it's the reason why you keep failing at work or be surrounded by toxic people, or you choose them, or you're being mobbed at work, or you keep being unlucky. That can be the reason for an entity attachment. When now you receive a curse or something, or the entity becomes stronger because you make space for it, and it is really exhausting after a while to keep, if you have a really strong entity attachment and it has been there for lifetimes and you made space for it for lifetimes, it's really exhausting to deal with it on your own. That's why it's always recommended to get more than just therapy, but an energy healer who can help you with getting rid of that, because energy healers and Reiki healers, if they're really advanced, they see the energy attachment on your chakras as well, and they can remove that entity, because that entity wants, sometimes it really wants to hurt us, but sometimes it wants us to stay safe. So that entity, if you make space for it over and over again, and you maybe receive a curse from someone, it can also become a possession, and you are not aware of your body anymore. You start to have migraines, you start to have like numbness or tingling, or also physical symptoms that want to warn you about that entity that might become more aggressive or more strong. And when that entity turns into possession, you are not master of your body anymore. And when that happens, it can basically tell you what to do. And you can basically, that's when people start to hear voices and say, that voice told me to kill myself, or that voice told me to injure myself, or that voice told me to injure other people. And that's when we call someone sick and ill, and psychologically mentally ill and mentally sick. But it can start with an entity attachment that has been there for lifetimes. It can be a lost soul that didn't find the light. It can be a soul you maybe killed in a past life, or it can be a soul that you left in a past life, maybe something like your twin flame, or something like a loved one you left behind when you died in a lifetime, one of your lifetimes, one of past lives.